Hello and welcome back to Sangkhlaburi. Sangkhlaburi is up on the border, right on the edge of Kanchanaburi. It's actually 220 kilometres, about 140 miles north of Kanchanaburi city. And I've just come up to see the three pagodas. There's supposed to be a market here, a duty-free market, where you can buy things for maybe 50% of the cost of what they normally are in Thailand, but you still have to adhere to rules, as in I think it's 200 cigarettes, only so much litres of alcohol. I'm not really quite sure about that, but yeah, I just wanted to come up and see the border. Now it's still, like I say, it's still in Kanchanaburi district, province, and the province is very much like a state in America or a county back in the UK. And I think there's 77 or 78 provinces in the UK, in Thailand, sorry. And Kanchanaburi, if I'm not wrong, I think it's the second largest in Thailand. So yes, even though we are a long way out of Kanchanaburi city, we're still in the province. So let's check it out and see if we can find this market. So yeah, there's the three pagodas, which aren't really a lot to look at, but that's why it's called Three Pagoda Pass. Thank you very much to my good friend Norman Ward, who lent me his scooter. He lives in Kanchanaburi. He was up on, he'd come up to Pelok, where I'll be visiting next. We've got 399 turns till you get to the Pelok village. I'll be going there when I leave Sangkhlaburi. And then, yes, he come up with his friend, my good friend as well, Australian, Nick. But they left this morning. I'm staying for a couple of days. Also in the vlog, I'll be showing you going back into Sangkhlaburi town itself. It's only a small town, but very Thai. Very nice feel to it. It's a beautiful place. There's the Mon Bridge, the second longest bridge in the world, wooden bridge, and the longest wooden bridge in Thailand. And then there's the Red Bridge, and we'll have a walk over the bridge to the Mon village. Mon people are a tribal, so yeah, it'd be nice to have a look over and see what we've got there. And I'll show you my accommodation at the end of the vlog. And also I'll be doing a shout out for all the channel supporters who help me with my travels, and so much appreciated by PayPal, link that's in the description, buy me a brew, and of course YouTube super thanks. So yes, this must be the market. As you can see, there are all the cigarettes there. There's alcohol. Crates of Leo. So as you can see, for one can of Leo, 20 baht on Singer. That's half price of what it is in the shop. Whiskey, 50 baht really. And I'm not much of a drinker, so I won't be buying any, but wow, it's cheap. Rum, big bottle of Mandalay rum, 60 baht. It's about £1.40. Cigarettes for 110 baht. If you don't know, 100 baht is equivalent to about £2.30. Scotch whisky back there, High Commissioner. Wow, that is really cheap. So if you do fancy a tipple of any spirits and you're up in this area, come and check it out. Now I'm not sure about how the immigration would check on you on what you're buying here. $3.50 for a crate of 20 cans of Leo. That's even cheaper than 20 baht a can. Yes, I haven't gone past any police or anything. I think there's immigration just at the other side there. But there's nothing to say there's a limit on how much you can buy that I can see. There are plenty of checkpoints when you're driving up from Kanchanaburi up to Sangkhlaburi, but when they see you're not Asian, they just wave you straight on through. But if you are, and then they check your papers, with it being just next to the Burmese border, they're just trying to catch illegal immigrants that are coming without authorisation. Six cans for 100 baht there. Very cheap. Sweaty carp. I'll take it back and I'll go through here. See if we can see the actual border. I won't be able to use my camera on there anyway. The strength of the nation lies only within. Well, Burma was somewhere otherwise known as Myanmar. It used to be called Burma. It used to be somewhere where I wanted to go and visit. But with there still being a civil war at the moment, they're still fighting in some pockets of the country. And you're heavily, how can I say it? You're heavily watched by the police, monitored by the police on where you travel to and where you stay. Take my shoes off. So yes, as you were in Pakistan, so I don't want to be going there and being restricted on where I can and can't travel to. So I'll just have to wait for a bit with that one and hope that the civil war dies down quickly, although it has been going on for about 8 years now. So yes, the border was where, just down here, that's where the border is. So there you have Burma. There's a skyline duty free. And as Thailand looks such a beautiful country with all the mountains. But yes, hopefully in the future I'll get to travel into Myanmar. I think that market you must be alright what you can buy, and then you'll have strict rules on what you can buy from that duty free right on the border. The disintegration of the Union. The consolidation of sovereignty. Our three main national causes. I can't really read the next one, but the middle one. The disintegration of the national solidarity. If you haven't watched before, I've got a thing about bells. Oh, there's nothing in that one. If I see a bell, I always have to ring it. Brings out the inner child in me. Got a little stick here. I love that. Way. So yes, please stick around and you'll see what actual Sangkhlaburi town is. Got a lovely market in there. And as I said, the Mon Bridge and the Red Bridge with a ginormous reservoir. Well, the ride up here, let's get my shoes on. It took about 4 hours with a couple of stops, but it was a lovely ride. And for about the last 20 kilometres, you were just going past the reservoir, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that's well worth seeing in the Sangkhlaburi. Well, I just got myself a hat. It was only 100 baht. I didn't even bother bartering with them, to be honest. They're very cheap, so I was going to get one of these ones. They're 120 baht. But I don't like the length, like the rim. It's too big. So yeah, I just got one of the caps. 100 baht. Very good value. Right, I'm going to head back on the bike, back into the town, Sangkhlaburi town. I'm not sure if I mentioned that this is about 30-minute ride, about 14 miles, 20 kilometres outside of Sangkhlaburi town, right up to the border. Yeah, let's head back. I'll show you around the town. Before I leave, I just noticed this on the way out. So yes, you can see Kanchanaburi. This is the Kanchanaburi district, province. And you can see right at the bottom in the middle there, Kanchanaburi city itself. And then you come right up that white yellow road up past Sayok National Park and Tapapom National Park, and we're right at the very top. Sangkhlaburi's on the left and we're at that number 1, right on the top on the border. And of course you're surrounded by Ratchaburi, Nakhon Pathom, Safanburi and Udon Thani. And then on this side it's obviously the Union of Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. And that's where we're going to shortly, the Mon Bridge. And there's the big reservoir that I was talking about. Beautiful. And also from the war, the history of the railway. This is obviously built by the Allied soldiers in the Second World War. I think that's saying it was laid on the 16th of October 1943. So yeah, this must have been part of the Thailand to Burma railway. And it's a bit ironic when so many Allied soldiers were killed in the construction of the railway, that right next to it you've got the Border Peace Temple, Thai in Japan. There's a guy in the white truck and he's just been getting some fruit off these trees. Not too sure what they are. If anyone knows, hit me up on the messages. Big green fruits. Yeah, a bit of history. Right, let's get back to Sangkhlaburi. Now before we head over there towards the Mon Bridge, there it is from a distance. I just want to show you from a different perspective. There's Safanburi, the Sangkhlaburi, sorry, and this is the on the other side is the Mon village, and you can see the reservoir that goes all the way around, right on the front of them mountains on the bottom there. Massive reservoir it is. And absolutely beautiful. So you can't ride a bike or any vehicle or anything on one bridge. Must be obviously to preserve it. You can just walk over. But then if you do want to go to the Mon village, you can ride over this bridge, and you go up and round and up to your left, and that brings you into the back of the village. So as you come to the town, this is where you drive in, and my accommodation is just a little bit further down, and then you take a right, and that takes you all the way down to one bridge. But this is a walking street in the town. That's where most of the things are. It's only very small. And just down here you've got the market as well. Got nice coffee shops, clothes, obviously a 7-Eleven. Wouldn't be a Thai town without a 7-Eleven. I think there's two of them actually in the town. Then you've got a CJ's down there. That's like the same thing as 7-Eleven. Another general store. It's only just after dinner time now. It's 32 degrees. So on this side you've got all your dried fruit, garlic, sweets. And on this side you've got the wet market, the fresh food market, and on the other side you can get cooked food. So there's all fruit and vegetables. There's all your fish, prawns, red snapper. Meat, eggs. There's a pig's head with ears on the trotters. Nicely for a big tray of eggs, 120 baht. I won't take you right down, you get the general idea. Processed sausage, pork crackling. Now I would worry about eating cooked food in places like this, because obviously you've got the flies all over the fish and the raw meat, and then they'll be making their way over here and come handling the cooked food. I love places like this, very traditional Thai town. I seen one tourist yesterday, one Westerner. And that was it. That's the only Thai tourist, Westerners I've seen in the town. A few people just starting to get set up. That'll be rice with banana in the middle. I'm doing chicken and pork on the grill. Coconut smoothies. Ready there with the chicken innards, the liver, intestines. Fried chicken. There's more of your processed sausages. I'm just going to sit in one of the little restaurants, like cafe, you pad kapow and what have you. Some more chicken. I think that's chicken skin. That's been deep fried. What's this lady got? Pork, sausages. A nice hot day, I couldn't resist. A nice ice cream. How can I do this? Let's give it the taste test. Yeah, that's very good. Alright, let's head down to the Mon Bridge. Oh, that ice cream was lovely, so refreshing. And only 10 baht for that tub, that big cup of ice cream, chocolate ice cream. 10 baht. Just popped into this resort just to get a better view. And you can see as the reservoir goes right down, I think there's a dam at the end. And you've got the Mon Bridge. And I'm not too sure what this is, what they're constructing. We were talking about this yesterday, I was talking about it with Norman and Mick. Apparently they put it up every year, then take it back down for some reason. Well, obviously take it back down so the boats can get through. But I'm not sure why they do it. But yeah, what a beautiful view that is. And obviously this side of the bridge is the town, and on that side that's your Mon village. Right, let's get down there and have a look. So this is the Red Bridge, very aptly named considering it's red. And this obviously connects one side of the dam to the other, as does the Mon Bridge. Now, I don't know any of the history behind this one, so I can't find anything, but I wouldn't say it was any more than 20 years old. Very nice and peaceful place. Look at all the boat houses people live on. And you get a couple of them that are you can rent out accommodation, and they look really nice. Few coffee shops, smoothies. We went in there for something to eat yesterday, and it was very fairly priced. I think you're about talking 50-60 baht for a meal. Now the Mon Bridge started construction in 1986, sorry, and it was finished a year later in 1987. I thought it was older than that, but no. And if Norman's correct, part of it collapsed in construction and under flooding, so they had to rebuild a bit of it. I couldn't find anything else about that online. It's about 850 metres long, and as I said earlier, it is the longest in Thailand and the second longest in the world. The longest one being in Myanmar. And earlier in the vlog, that's where I was stood on the bridge, and just before I was stood up there on the top of the hill. Now this is only about a 15-minute walk from where I was in the main area in the town. These are the accommodations I was talking about. So as I said, look really nice. I think you'll probably get the use of the canoes and what have you. Big family got the end one. Just something I want to quickly address. I'm still getting messages regarding will I be visiting more places in Thailand. One person even said, why are you going back to Kanchanaburi? Do you not think people will get bored of the channel just watching them videos? I've done over 300 vlogs. I've been from the very south of Thailand when I went over the Malaysian border, right up to the very north when I did the Mae Hon Song loop right up to the Burmese border. So yeah, please check out my playlists. I've been to 7 different countries. In Thailand itself, I think I've been to 7 or 8 islands, and there'll be over 200 vlogs in Thailand alone. So yes, please check out the playlists. There is plenty more there than Kanchanaburi. And I'm showing you places here that I've never been to before. So I know I did the weekend market, but everybody likes to see a food market. The street food. But yeah, these are all places that I'm showing you now that I've never been, and I'll be going to more places in Thailand while I'm here, showing you places that I haven't been to either. So yes, please check out the playlists. So this is when you get to the Mon side, the Mon village side, and you've got all traditional Mon clothes, handmade products. Little restaurants. Good old angle grinder. Here you got little cafes where you can sit down and eat. There's not an awful lot to do on this side. There's your traditional modern clothing. So there's some construction going on. And that's it, all the rest is houses and shops. Right, now let's go and see my accommodation, which is extremely cheap and good. And then I can thank all you lovely people for sponsoring the channel. And this is my accommodation. It's called Chill Sangkhlaburi. It's very aptly named because it is very chill. Well, they have different rooms. I'm sure these ones have patio doors out the back. That's where Norman stayed last night and Mick was next door. And I'm in A7. Well, this is 415 baht a night. It works out about £9.50. You've got a TV with satellite channels and cable, really good aircon, a nice, very comfortable bed. I had a good sleep last night. Well, the only thing that is missing is storage space. I just had to put my clothes neatly in the corner. You do have a couple of hangers, but that's it. Kettle, really good. Fridge, always good to have a fridge somewhere to keep my milk for my tea. A great shower, a really good shower, nice and hot, as hot as you want it, and a really good floor. It was an extremely clean kitchen, toilet and a bungalow. Yeah, it's everything you need. And for £9.50 a night, I think it's a steal. I think it's a very good price for where you are. Right, on to my channel sponsors. As always, I couldn't do this without you. I really couldn't. YouTube plays very little. And you guys supporting me, it's just amazing. It really is. I can't thank you enough. Right, so who do we have? Get the old specs on. We'll kick off with my good friends from Darlington. Louis Jenk, Johnny Wilkinson, great pair of lads. As is Daz and Kaz Hornsby, lovely people, big Darlington supporters, Darlington Football Club supporters. Come on, up the Darlow. Thailander, David Risner, thank you very much David and Thailander. Andrew Abbott, you're a star, thank you very much Andrew. Michael Ward, thanks Mike. Judd Gold, expat Jack from Australia. Thank you very much, Judd. Thomas Murdoch, thank you very much, Thomas. Gary Woolham, thanks, Gary. Robert Klaus, thank you very much, Robert, as always, mate. You're a star, really are. Al Garner from Western Australia. A lot of people from Australia. Simon Winthrop, thank you very much, Simon. Jimbo from Glasgow, thank you very much, Jim. And so I hope you're still getting some sunny spells up there, although it is getting on in the year now. Jez and Helen, thank you both for watching and supporting me, brilliant, thank you both. Gary Coyne, thank you very much Gary. Chris Hall from Adelaide, always sunny Adelaide, thank you very much Chris. Ross Roost, thank you so much Ross. Travels with Jason, check out his YouTube channel, thank you very much Jason. Michael Jones, thanks Mike, really appreciate it mate. Anthony Wright, you're a star, thank you very much Anthony. And Matthew Miles, last but not least, brilliant sponsor of the channel. Thank you so much, Matthew. Like I say, thanks for everybody for watching, subscribing, liking. The comments are really good, and I hope you can catch me in the next one. Please like and subscribe. It does wonders for the channel, for YouTube to push it, get more people watching, and hit the notifications well if you want a notification of the upcoming vlogs, which are generally Tuesday, Thursday. I like to do 2 on a weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, have an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next one in Pillock Village.